We are Orkestra del Sol.
And you're watching
Sligo TV.
Hi, Ollie and Marcus from Orkestra del Sol. How did you enjoy your performance in Sligo tonight?
It's great. It was really good to play here. Yeah.
Marcus?
Yeah, loved it. It's the first time in Sligo and really nice crowd, great vibe, and yeah, the sound was good in the hall. It was a lot of fun.
Well, from my perspective, it was brilliant gig. Thank you very much. Where have you come from, actually, just before you came to Sligo?
Straight from Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Are you in the middle of a tour?
We're touring Ireland this weekend, so it's a mini tour. We're playing in Dublin tomorrow night and then at Free Street Festival in Dublin as well, Saturday and Sunday. Great. You'll know the times of those gigs.
Sunday, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, we've got gigs in Dublin. And Saturday, can't remember the time on Saturday, but tomorrow night is a gig at the Button Factory in Temple Bar.
What time is that at?
We're on quite early, about 7:30, then there's 2 other bands after us, North Strand Contraband and Eurodney. So
It should be a good night.
Yeah.
3 bands crammed into about 4 hours at
Yeah.
the Button Factory.
That sounds great. So the 10 of you, how did you all get together? Tell us about that.
It was quite organic. We didn't meet, we didn't meet at music college or anything like that. We were all playing in other bands and we were friends and got together and just played music really informally. And then the first few gigs that we played, people just really enjoyed it and we thought, actually, this could be quite good. So we weren't really gigging much for the first couple of years. It was really informal, and then we realised that we were on quite a good thing and started getting more bookings.
And when did you form, actually? How long ago was that?
2004?
yeah, 2004.
Okay.
And it's been about, 6 out of 10 of us were in the original lineup, and we've sort of had a few people come and go out of the rest of them, but we've had the same 10 for 2.5 years now.
And our first proper gig was for our fiddle player's wedding. So we kind of started as a wedding band in a way.
And is the trumpet player really 12?
Oh yeah, he's been 12 for about 3 years.
He's up very late, isn't he?
I think he's away to bed now.
How did you come up with the name, Orkestra del Sol? Whose idea was that?
Probably just after a few ciders, a few names going round, and it just popped up. It wasn't intentionally supposed to make people think that we're from Spain, or where a lot of people obviously do think that we've got a Spanish connection. But it just seemed to work. It just had a nice ring to it, and it stuck. Like most names, you're not quite sure why that you thought of them.
And are you all based in Edinburgh?
The band's based in Edinburgh. 2 of them live in Glasgow. The rest of us live in Edinburgh. But during the summer, we're on the road quite a lot. So we tend to get home for a couple of days midweek and then spend quite a lot of time on the M6.
Yeah. Are you going to a lot of festivals this summer? I'll ask Marcus this one.
Yeah, we're doing more festivals than usual this summer. We've got quite good slots at Glastonbury and Festival, Latitude Festival in Suffolk, Glade Festival. Yeah, we've got quite a few, and we've got a couple abroad as well, one in Czech Republic and one in Berlin, Fusion Festival. So we've got quite a bit.
We're looking forward to playing the main stage at Festival. I think that's going to be a real highlight. And also the Avalon stage at Glastonbury, I think will be really good fun. Friday night.
Yeah, that sounds like one to put in the diary, all right. And are you all from around the UK, Scotland, England?
From the UK, various parts of the UK, about half and half Scottish and English.
And how come your own personal interest in the, say, Balkan klezmer style music?
Well, my interests are quite broad. Balkan brass bands have been one really big influence on us, as has klezmer. But there's quite a lot of South American influences in there too. There was a couple of guys in the band in the beginning who were really into calypso, so they kind of spread the love for that music throughout the group. So yeah, the influences are quite broad, but we do get compared quite often to kind of Serbian wedding bands and that kind of thing.
But there's a bit of a drum and bass influence, all right, in the band as well, which comes out quite strongly. Is that new, or has it always been like that?
It's just kind of organically happened. Like, we started off just meeting on a Monday night and playing tunes by other people to sort of learn how to play in different styles. And as we played together more, we just developed this sound which has got bits of ska and bits of drum and bass and bits of calypso and tango and whatever, and it's just kind of more come into what our sound is, so it's worked quite well.
It makes sense to us to mix other influences with styles that we're used to, that we've grown up with, rather than picking a style from the far eastern corner of Europe or something. It feels more comfortable to mix it with a kind of contemporary urban style that we know well.
And you're also very theatrical. Who does the choreography with the band, or is that something you work out between yourselves?
We have worked with a street theatre director on and off, but mostly it's just grown out of playing together a lot and knowing each other's movements. And you know, if you play the same set 50 times, things start to happen and start to grow in terms of movement and who does what when, and it's all happened fairly naturally. But yeah, we are into the theatrical side of things. We never wanted to be just a band, you know, everyone's a complete show-off, so we've got to sort of have a way to sort of get the limelight a bit. And we make films as well, we make our own films. We've got quite a few on our website, which is orkestradelsol.co.uk.
Yeah, you started off with a great film this evening before you come on stage. Is that a thing you do for gigs? It's a great start, it's very unusual.
It's the first time we've done that, actually. A lot of the theatrical influence comes from playing in the street. In 2007 we did a tour of street theatre festivals throughout the UK, and it's a really different experience playing to an audience which is transient, and you know, they might stay for 10 seconds, they might stay for 10 minutes, but you've got to, if you want them to stay, you have to captivate them, so you can't just kind of look at your shoes and play, you've got to do something. That's been a really good experience for us, and then taking that into venues, indoors and club gigs or theatre gigs, it's worked really well.
And do you play the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, seeing as you're from there?
We have done the last 4 years, I think, but we're taking a break this year.
That's right, I think I read on your website the Spiegel tent is not there this year.
It's the only venue we would ever play in the Edinburgh Fringe. It's the one, so we're going to wait till it comes back next year.
And have you done street during the Edinburgh Festival as well? That's there's a lot of people around at that time.
We used to busk pretty much every day on the Royal Mile in Edinburgh because you get constant flow of people up and down. It's a really good way to be seen. But yeah, like Ollie says, it's great playing on the street because you can really make an impact and draw people into what you're doing. So we'll be doing that in Dublin, street stuff on this weekend.
Do you know where that free street event is happening? Is it a street festival?
Docklands in Dublin, yeah.
It's called Dublin Maritime Festival. Or Dublin Docklands Maritime Festival.
On Saturday and Sunday. That sounds like great fun. And after that, are you playing somewhere else in Ireland? Are you heading off?
Back home late Sunday night, and then we've got some gigs around Scotland before our trip to Berlin, Czech Republic and Glastonbury at the end of the month, at the end of June.
Sounds exciting. Will you come back to Ireland though? Come back to Sligo?
If you'll have us.
For sure. Thanks very much. It's been lovely talking to you, Ollie, and to you, Marcus, and thanks again for a wonderful gig, and have fun in Dublin, and in Berlin and in the Czech Republic and Glastonbury, and hopefully we'll catch you somewhere else. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Thank you.